obviously news. We haven't gotten to this yet, but obviously we had the news yesterday that Giannis Antetokounmpo has signed the super max. So he claims that he is going to spend the next 5 years in Milwaukee. We'll see. We'll see. I still raise a skeptical eyebrow at that, because just how it works, like, look, if they go and they end up winning the championship, which, is funny with them doing what they did this year. Apparently everybody thinks Giannis is going to make another giant leap this year, which I find hilarious. They look upon him and they say, oh, they're the favorites. They're still going to win the East. Like, I saw these polls that came out yesterday, and they still have the Bucks as the favorite to go to the finals. All right. But he signs the Supermax, says he's going to be there for the next 5 years. And, hey, if they go and win a championship, I'll believe it. But now that we're seeing that the rules have changed with James Harden of guys asking out, don't think that just because he signs a 5-year deal, he's going to stay in Milwaukee for 5 years. That's a cute thing to put on Instagram. You play you play to the crowd, and you have your adorable moment where everybody loves you. But he does for now.
Happens, though, that the reason why it becomes more difficult is because instead of trading for a guy at $30 million and then being able to fit him under your salary cap, now you're talking 40, 50 million, which makes it that much more difficult when the salary cap is dropping.
Yeah, but you want to know something, Leroy? The good organizations find a way if they have to. But you want to know something? It's fine. Out of sight, out of mind. He doesn't have the guts.
Oh, you rats off a ship on Giannis?
Doesn't have the guts.
Oh,
didn't ever want him anyway.
Look at.
Why do I want a guy who we swept? Don't forget this, all right?
Really?
The Heat, they swept Giannis Antetokounmpo, all right? Gentlemen swept the Bucks, but swept him. Couldn't even get through the series. Couldn't even stomach playing an entire series against the Miami Heat. He needed Donnie DiVincenzo to go get him a win. Get the hell out of here.
Question.
Didn't want him.
Question.
Never wanted him.
Now, I'm going to say this from the standpoint of just standing back and commenting on some of the things that you've said. Now, and by the way, I want to chop Zaslow in the throat.
Why?
We were just one game away from being one game away.
That annoys you?
Annoys the hell out of me. What does that mean?
Means they're a game away from being a game away. They're a win away from only being a win away. Yeah, it makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Makes sense.
Okay. The same excuses that you used for the Heat with injuries and stuff, you don't give anybody else that same.
It's not the same though. Here's the difference. Their injury.
Wait.
Their
Were
injury.
you prepared for this?
Well, I don't have to be prepared. Here's the difference. The Heat were up 3-0 after he got hurt. Like, damage is done, my friend. Nobody comes back from 3-0. Sorry. Sorry. The Heat. This happened in game one. Their injury. Game one?
Okay.
Hell out of here. That's not the same.
Okay. Right. Didn't want him anyway. Was doing well calls all last month, and we dodged the Butler bullet.
Never wanted him, dude. And here's the thing. You want to know something? If anybody was doing anybody a favor, the Heat were doing Giannis Antetokounmpo a favor, because the Heat can stop Giannis Antetokounmpo. He can't stop the Heat. That's the facts. That's #facts, okay? Giannis, we had our monocles in, Leroy. We were sipping our whiskey.
No. We did not.
We had our monocles in.
Don't we us. Don't.
Monocles in.
There's no mice. Not a we. There's no French people here.
We had our monocles in, and we were sipping our whiskey as the Heat daintily swept them away out of the playoffs.
You didn't even use an industrial sweep.
A little feather duster. And here's the thing that's even funny. He can't even stomach it. He has to go and make those excuses about injury, about home court advantage. Pfft, what kind of champion is this? You know what he's going to be doing, Leroy? He's going to sit his ass right in the 1 p.m. slot, playing the Orlando Magic or the Atlanta Hawks, whoever the hell they give him in the playoffs this year. No one's going to give a rat's ass at him. I walked by Champ Sports the other day, saw his shoes on sale for $50. $50, dude! I could get I could get Starberries for $50. $50. You want to know why? Low rent shoe. Give me a pair of Bams. All right, give me a pair of them Jimmy Buckets Lee Nings. Real stars. Real stars with the guts. Oh, you think you're going to take this giant leap, Giannis Antetokounmpo? Hold on.
Lee Nings cost like $12.
Don't disparage Lee Nings.
Oh, Jesus.
And Giannis, you think you're going to make this giant? Everybody, Leroy, don't you find it funny that with all these polls that come out, all I keep seeing are experts, quote unquote experts, who continue to double down on how wrong they were last year. So they're like, who's going to make the finals? Bucks, Sixers, they got Doc Rivers and Daryl Morey. Oh, I'm sorry. Can Daryl Morey hit a three? I didn't realize. What is he doing it with his calculator? Get the hell out of here. Like, when are you gonna start waking up and realize, hey, you want to know something? The Miami Heat made the finals last year, all right? And they did it with a roster that was kind of filled with all young guys. And instead, what I get hit back with was fluke. No, not a fluke. You dum-dums were wrong. And anything, the guys who are going to get better are the guys who are in their early 20s, not the guy who's in his mid-20s, late 20s, with Brook Lopez and over-the-hill Drew Holiday. Never wanted him anyway.
Really?
Get out of here.
Now, by the way, I take that back. Yikes.
What's that?
Lee Nings ain't cheap.
Oh, no, they're not cheap. They're kind of hard to find, to be honest with you.
Holy smokes. Like, I mean, I haven't even gotten to the basketball shoes yet. Here, you ready for this? These shoes look like boat shoes. $692. Burberry. Oh, that's
Burberry.
Yep.
Whoa.
Giuseppe Zanotti.
Whoa.
308. High in demand. $840. Berluti.
I just can't wait till Nike has a meeting and they're just like, hey, why are we selling Giannis Antetokounmpo shoes? We should be selling Bams. That's what they should be doing. Why are they selling a guy's shoes who's getting locked up by the real star? That's a funny thing to me. We'll see, though. All in due time, Leroy. All in due time. Never wanted him anyway. All right, I got the guy locked up this offseason who I wanted to get locked up.
All right.
Hell out of here. I'm not scared. You think you think it's funny that everybody's like, oh, see, he stayed. I got all these sassy Bucks fans in my mentions, Leroy. They're so adorable. Oh, you mad, bruh? You mad? No. You want to know who should be mad? You dum-dums, because now you're locked into a guy who can't get out of the second round. You. And what move did you make? Drew Holiday? Yeah, everybody loves the idea of Drew Holiday. You want to know something? He's the guy everybody says, hey, who does nobody talk about? And everybody's like, oh, Drew Holiday. Yeah, you want to know why nobody talks about him? Never done a thing in his life. Drew Holiday. People like the idea of Drew Holiday. And I'm sorry that he's taking shrapnel in this, but it just had to be said, Leroy.
Man, you got no shame.
Now I got to...
You bringing down the guy who has absolutely no... nothing to do with the conversation we just had.
And he seems actually like a delight of a person, but I'm sorry. Now he's on the Bucks. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, there's Lee Nings on Amazon. I think I'm gonna get me some Lee Nings.
Oh, I'm gonna stay at home.
Not those fancy ones though.
I'm gonna be with Milwaukee. Oh, look at me. I'm staying home. I'm staying home. Good. Stay ass at home, Giannis. You know,
You
get to
can
stay.
get Lee Nings for like $70, dude.
Congratulations, you get to stay right in the second round.
Oh, here.
That's gonna be your home now.
I'm looking at my wage right now.
You know what's gonna be great for it? You know what's gonna be great for it, Giannis, is the fact that because you're gonna be doing nothing but 1 p.m. games in the playoffs, that's perfect time for Greece because they're like 7 hours ahead of us. So your prime time in Greece, good for you. Good for you. All right? We got the real Greek freak, Christos. I got my Greek acquisition.
He doesn't play basketball though.
Nah, you know what? He provides me great basketball coverage.
By
which
the
is
way,
almost better.
Can I ask a question? on a side note,
Sure.
what video did we see the other day?
Which one?
The James Harden video. Because unless he's wearing a fat suit, I've been duped.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Now we need to move on to more Heat business. We also got hour 2 coming on up. But yes, this James Harden video, just James Harden picture perusing the internet. Is it real? Is it fake? I don't know what to do with it. That's next.
You make no sense sometimes.
What are you talking about?
You don't. Like
What do you
the like how you go from Giannis and whale talk and guts to because he decided some would argue it takes more guts to stay.
No. What? Then the pressure's up. Now you know what he gets to do? He gets
Hold on. There's never, ever, ever gonna be the pressure that he would have in Miami that he will have in Milwaukee.
Oh, disagree, sir. Disagree.
No
Disagree.
chance.
Here's
It's
why you're.
Milwaukee. It's Milwaukee.
Nope.
It's Milwaukee.
Nope.
Stop.
Nope. First of all,
Not unless his name is Lou Alcindor, it's not going to be the same amount of pressure.
You're silly.
And even he left.
You sound silly, and here's why. This is why you're adorable, okay? And I love you
Really?
for that.
Go.
But in Milwaukee, he just became Dirk Nowitzki, okay? All he needs is one. Get us there. Please, we've never been there. Please, it's been since the 60s. There wasn't even a three-point shot. Please, Giannis, just let us taste it. Miami, what are the expectations? Championship expectations. That is the level. There's winning and there's misery. What did Bam say? There's winning
You just made my point
and there's
for me.
misery.
You just made my point for me. I said the pressure would be much greater if he came down here.
No, you didn't. You said the opposite.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You definitely did.
I said the pressure will be bigger if he left and came down here. Robbie, what did I say?
That's why you just said the guts are bigger staying in Milwaukee. You just said that.
I said the pressure would be greater if he came to Miami.
No.
I did. Robbie,
Leroy,
run it back.
You definitely said
back.
the opposite of that.
No, I didn't.
You definitely said the opposite of
No,
that.
I didn't.
You did, just to argue with me.
No, I didn't.
Just to argue with me.
No, I didn't.
Yes.
I said
agree-
the pressure would be
Nope.
greater if he came to Miami.
Nope, I wouldn't argue
Yes,
with
I
that.
did.
Nope. Incorrect, sir. Incorrect, sir.
I believe you said that he. I believe you said that he had more pressure staying in Milwaukee. That it takes more guts to stay in Milwaukee.
You
That's
did
what you
say
said.
that.
I
You
said that it takes more guts to stay in Milwaukee
yes.
instead of joining the team that just went to the
Well, then
finals.
why wouldn't there be more pressure?
But the pressure is greater if he comes down here because he's expected to win a championship.
Makes no sense. Why would you have more guts if there was more pressure?
But
If there was less pressure,
why does
that
it have
makes no
more
sense.
guts? It's easy to take. It takes more guts to stay with a team that you have questions about whether they're going to win,
One day,
as opposed to going to a team where you know.
Dude, one day you and I, we're going to sit down, all right? We're going to sit down outside by the barbecue. I'm going to teach you about guts, okay? I'm going to teach you about it. Yeah, I'm going to teach you about it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna learn you a thing
The
or
only
two about
time you
guts.
show guts is when you ate a bad piece of food. Stop. Robbie, did you listen to it?
He can't just, he can't just roll it back. Roll it back, Ralph.
Real? Why not?
He's producing the radio show.
I use that term loosely.
Let's see if we get this radio.com rewind up here.
Oh, you know what? I could do that.
Roll it on back. Roll it back,
Really?
Ralph.
We are really rolling back our own
No,
show.
I'm not. I don't have to roll back my own show because I remember what happened 3 seconds ago.
It takes more guts to stay in Milwaukee. However, there'd be more pressure if he came to Miami.
No, now you're switching what you said because that's not what you said. That's
No, I
not what
didn't.
you said.
No, I'm not.
You're switching
No,
what
I'm
you
not.
said. Now you're changing it. Like
I said it takes more.
You know what you're doing right
it takes
now?
more guts to stay.
You want to
What?
you want to know what you're doing now, Hoist Gracie? Little verbal jujitsu.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm
yes,
not.
you are. You're trying.
No, I'm
you're
not.
you're
No,
trying
I'm
to. Yep.
No, I'm not.
Leroy, look at the text line right now. Look at the text line right now. Everybody knows what you said.
I can't recall.
Texter writes in, I'm going to use that trick when I say something wrong with my girlfriend, Leroy, and she calls me on it. No, I didn't say that until she drops it. Another texter writes in, wait, it takes more guts to choose less pressure?
It's funny how you tend to go here, but I could do this every day with you.
Nope. Texter calls you Voice Gracie. Fighter's Fury humor.
It's pretty amazing how it seems like a lot of people pay attention for stuff like this. Leroy's going to get dizzy from the circles he's running himself into. Wait, do you guys understand that Tobin does this every day?
No, I don't.
What?
Dude,
What?
I'm
Wait,
on the path.
hold on.
Never
Hold
been
on.
more focused.
Hold on. And then there's the Giannis situation.
What about it?
You went rats off a ship and
Yeah, I'm disappointed in him. I don't know what to tell you, But, I'm glad that we know this now. So now I know, hey, he's off the list. Don't want him.
yeah.
Hey, Giannis, don't come knocking at our door in 2 years saying, oh, I'm so unhappy. I'm so unhappy. Come to Miami, please.
No,
Give me a
if he
championship."
came knocking in 2 years, you know what you'd be doing?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. No,
Robbie.
I'm not doing that.
Robbie. Wait, you did it with you did it with Jimmy Butler.
That was different. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was, because there was reports.
Because you went out and said, don't want him.
No, because the fake news media was out here reporting all these nefarious things about Jimmy Butler. It wasn't true.
Hey, you know what's getting ready to happen with James Harden, right? Because you just signed, sealed, and delivered James Harden to Miami with your hot takes.
Well,
and that's how it happens.
I don't even know if I want James. I got Baby Goat. Bah! Do the thing with me, Leroy. Bah! Hey, let me ask you something. What do I make of these James Harden photos? That's a fake photo on Twitter of him fat?
I don't think it's fake.
Because
don't know.
Kendrick Perkins is tweeting out right now. He tweeted out a couple hours ago. That looks like me with a wig on. Like,
He does look rather portly in that.
but we just watched video a day ago and he looks skinny.
Okay, maybe he has a sweatshirt on under there.
You think so?
I don't know.
Because I saw him walking into the building. I say another pic of him walking into the building. He looked pretty
Chunky.
thick, dude. Yeah.
Right. All right.
Well, I don't understand. Is he like a fat chameleon?
I don't know. All I know is that, look, he's never been considered body beautiful, right?
Is Riley going to be the only guy who does a fat test by Zoom before he tries to pull the trigger on a trade?
He says, hey, James, lift up.
Lift up.
And he's
Pinch.
going to do like this. He's gonna
Oh, man.
wait, but, I mean, yeah. He's going to be doing post-game workouts.
You know what's funny, though? I was reading yesterday about Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic looks like he got a little fluffy. Mm-hmm. And Luka goes, hey, guys, I've never been the most muscular guy. I'm like, oh, he's doing the Goron trick. Because if James Harden had the Slovenian accent and he was portly, nobody would give him a hard time. Everybody in the media in Dallas is like, oh, Luka.
Because he's really good, too.
Never been. Well, so's James Harden.
Right.
Never been most muscular guy, guys. I know that trick. If I'm honest, never been most muscular.
So, what do you say? By the new year, we're going to have James Harden?
No, I don't know.
Really? You do know. You have already signed, sealed, and delivered that puppy by some of the comments you've made.
I haven't made any comments. I told you
What?
I didn't want to trade for him.
Right. Which means that he's probably going to get traded here.
Why does that mean? Why? Just because I say something's not going to happen, you think that means that it is going to happen?
We have Jimmy Butler, don't we?
I said may have.
No, see, I can't believe you're so quick to jump at me.
You're trying to
For
throw
verbal
old
jujitsu.
You're trying to throw old crimes at me to get off your own scent.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh,
no, I'm
yeah.
not. No, I'm not. We were discussing the trade machine and discussing the guys that might get traded here, and I was just bringing up, hey, you didn't think we'd get Jimmy Butler, and you said you didn't want him, and now you love Jimmy Butler.
No, that's
So-
not what happened. That's not what happened.
Really?
Okay. I remember exactly what happened. It
Go.
was a report. I think it was from our boy Nick Friedel, who was reporting on the Sixers, and it was a report about Jimmy Butler screaming at Brett Brown for being a dum-dum and the Sixers prep. And I said, may have dodged a bullet with that one. Because at the time, Jimmy Butler was known by the fake news media as a locker room cancer, causing a disruptions everywhere he went. It's disrupting, causing a disturbance everywhere he went. Either way, I said may have. I didn't say definitely dodged a bullet. Worked out better anyway. Got a better trade.
Don't try to put your little Tobin twist on it.
Did you read the article on Jimmy yesterday in Sports Illustrated? Oh.
No.
Oh, it was so good. It was so good, Leroy.
What do you do during the day?
Between catching iguanas and, chicanery, I read this article, all right? It's in Sports Illustrated on Jimmy Butler. And first of all, Spo calls him the Dos Equis guy, most interesting man in the world, because he's done everything, right? So Spo, he's telling the story about how he had to leave his European vacation or reroute his European vacation to meet Jimmy Butler in Italy when they were signing him as a free agent. And it made Mrs. Spo mad because she's always wanted to go to these wineries in France, and I guess it got canceled. And Jimmy Butler was explaining how, oh yeah, I've been there. I'm actually friends with one of the owners. So he's just got like all these things that he's happy with. But the best parts was, Leroy, this is the best part. So when Gogi gets hurt, right, my little Gogi, when he gets hurt in the finals, he locked himself in his hotel room. All right, he's sad. We heard the footage. Remember, he was like, sometimes I ask God, why God? It broke my heart. But Jimmy Butler, he went on after a day. He goes, Goran, that's enough crying. All right, come on, let's go do something. He got Gogi out of his funk. Then, and we got Duncan Robinson coming on later today. All right.
Yeah.
There's the story. All right, best shooter in the world, Duncan Robinson. There's a story about Duncan Robinson, all right, after his first 2 games in the finals, stinking up the joint. Jimmy, he has a late night meeting with Duncan Robinson. He clears the mind.
Did they do it over Big Face Coffee?
I don't know. That's a good question. Clears the mind. They talk about everything but basketball. Duncan Robinson, great finals the rest of the way. He's like he's like culture Yoda.
And you didn't want him.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I said may have. It's different. Not like you saying there's less pressure staying or more pressure staying.
Here, there's one person that understands what I said.
Was it you?
No, a texter. Leroy said there's more guts to stay in Milwaukee, but more pressure if he would come to Miami, which makes sense because he stayed where it's harder to win.
No.
Which takes guts, and the media isn't going to be on you. But if you came to Miami, the media would put pressure on him to win.
No.
He would be expected to win.
No. He didn't say that.